Hey Aries, welcome to your reading for the week of May 12th, 2025. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, even if that includes this entire message. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, see what's going on here. So we're going to do past, present, future, and the good stuff, because I really like that spread. There we go. Got one card that already jumped out for you. And then the rest, I think I'm just going to pull here. Just make sure it's all shuffled fairly. All right, let's go. All right, past and present and future here. And then the good stuff. All right, Aries. Let's dive in here. All right, so first card of the past is Five of Cups reversed. Fives are all about contractions. All right. This really, to me, is a healing card. Like there was sorrow in the past. It's kind of like Five of Pentacles as well. Like there was some kind of pain there. And if you look at the card, right, you can see like her cups are overturned and they're swirling down to this vortex. And this, to me, is just saying that like reversed in the past, that you were in a place that you were going through some stuff. You were going through some stuff, but reversed, you are working out of it. Like, you were in some kind of situation that made you feel really defeated and deflated. Um, but we have Eight of Cups, walking away for something that doesn't serve you. This is reversed, which means that it was a decision that you were wavering. Like, should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? I don't know. Like you were stuck in trying to understand what to do about this situation. It was like a juggle. Like, I don't know what to do. This doesn't feel right, and I feel sad. I don't feel like I'm in a good environment, but I'm not sure what to do. That's what the Eight of Cups reversed is symbolizing. And then Two of Wands reversed means as well, like kind of with this, like you weren't sure how to take that next step. Like, you know that you needed to take a step out of this toxic environment and out of this pain, but you weren't sure how, even though that was for you. And so we have Nine of Wands here for your present, and it's reversed. Nine of Wands, to me, always symbolizes people who have gone through really hard things and they've learned their boundaries. You are still learning your boundaries, which is why this is reversed. So it's something it's more about confidence is what I'm feeling. Like feeling confident enough in yourself to say, hey, I'm going to accept this, I'm not going to accept that. And right now, Four of Swords, you're in a place of needing to heal from whatever this was. I just feel sorrow, be honest. I feel like somebody was crying. Like you're laying in your bed at night, you're just crying and you feel horrible, but you don't know what to do. And so, Four of Swords is a card of needed rest. And that's currently where you are. And then we have Nine of Swords here. So the swords are all about our thoughts, cups are about our emotions, wands are about our passions. Okay. And pentacles are about our life purpose and investing in that and how we invest in that. So Nine of Swords reverse. So Nine of Swords is all about. It's a hard card. It's one of the, I would say, the hardest cards of the deck. Like it is deep pain. And with it being reversed, I just see you wanting to get out of that. Like wanting to move forward. And you will. And you will move forward. You will. Because then we have in our present here, this up a little bit, we have future, I'm sorry. So this was the present. You're presently not sure about you're not feeling confident about your boundaries, about who you are and able to set those boundaries. You're needing to rest and heal, which is the Four of Swords. Okay. And then here, you're wanting to heal. You're wanting to move forward. And in the future, we have some really beautiful cards here. We have the Sun, which is the most beautiful card of tarot. It is pure joy, pure happiness, pure contentment. And so I feel your guides are saying to you, keep your chin up. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to get through this. Just listen to us. Okay, like that's the crows. The crows, birds in tarot, especially crows, always represent our spirit guides and those spirits that are trying to help us on our journey, that are there for us, that are there to pick us up, to encourage us, to edify us, and brush us off, to be that nurturer, right, when we need it, and to be that encourager, to be like, you got this. You got this. You're going to be okay. Like, we're going to help pick you up, dust you off, and put you on your path. And they're going to send some people to help you with this. It might be a friend, it might be an aunt, it might be somebody random, but somebody is going to encourage you. Somebody out there. I mean, also, you're going to feel peace, right, with moving forward and how to move forward. But I just feel like there's going to be some kind of outside influence that's going to be like really touching for you, really moving, like exactly what you needed to hear, you know? And so your guides are saying, just trust us. Trust us, because this is what we have for you. We have joy. We have peace. We have safety. You know, like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay if you trust us and trust yourself. Build your confidence. Know that you can say no when you're feeling uncomfortable, when something's toxic. You're allowed to walk away. You're allowed to walk away. You're allowed to go to a friend's house that's safe. You're allowed to go to a motel. You're allowed to get away from the situation. Whatever the situation is, you're allowed to walk away from it. Whether it's a relationship or a toxic job or whatever the situation is, you're allowed to have your boundaries. And through this experience, this is for your future upcoming, right? What you're growing into. You're going to grow into the Queen of Swords, which the Queen of Swords has full control over the thoughts that go through her mind. So this means that when you are replaying this situation in your mind, right? Every time we replay something harmful, it continues to hurt us. Some of that, like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't, think about things, but to dwell and get stuck there is where that pain continues. Part of the grieving process is processing some of this, but moving forward. And so you are going to be moving forward. And Queen of Swords is all about our intuition and having boundaries. One of my tarot teachers called it the queen with the motherfucking boundaries. Like, she just knows who she is. She knows what she's going to accept. She knows what she's not going to accept. And she stands in that. So I just see you feeling empowered and coming into who you are and into yourself, into your full self, which is beautiful. Like, you are like, I'm accepting this. I'm not accepting that. If this happens again, I've seen the flags. I've seen the red flags. I'm walking away. And I know how to walk away from it. And I know that I can walk away from it. And I know how to protect myself and to create boundaries, firm boundaries. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. Firm boundaries. She doesn't take bullshit. And when bullshit comes her way, takes out those swords. Don't think so, slashes it away. She is a powerhouse. She is someone not to be fucked with. That is who you're coming into. You're growing into this, along with justice. Justice, to me, is all about coming into balance and alignment again. You're feeling out of balance, right? Like, whatever this situation was very painful, right? Which is why presently you're needing to heal and rest and restore yourself. But justice, it goes both ways, right? Like, justice is about feeling back into your power. Justice doesn't always mean that, perpetrators or people who harm us, that they will get their due. Karma will come around in this life for the next chapter, but we don't always get to see that in this life. But we do get to be in control over our own balance, over our own self. And since you're going to feel who you are and you're going to be able to walk in the fullness of that, this also indicates that you're going to be balanced. You know what to accept in your life and what not to accept in your life. Because whatever this is left you unbalanced, imbalanced. This wasn't good for you. This made you tilt one way. And now you're going to be in a place, you're walking into a place of alignment. That's what the Justice card is about. Not just alignment, but that's a beautiful card. Look at that. Look at that. And what's more, we have the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups, to me, symbolizes self-love, which you're needing because you're needing to find your confidence. And this, in the good stuff, is saying, you've got this. Like, spend some time telling yourself, like, I'm awesome. I'm a badass. I've got this. Like, I'm not going to stand for this anymore. I am going to know my boundaries, and I'm going to establish that. And in doing so, you are loving yourself. You are encouraging yourself and building yourself up to be the Queen of Swords. To be the person, the being with the motherfucking boundaries. I know what I'm going to accept, what I'm not going to accept. I know how to stay in balance for my life. That it might be some friends, might be some relationships that you need to get rid of. But no, or maybe a job, all right? But no, for whatever reason, it feels like a relationship for some. But know that when you do cut that off and establish clear boundaries, Divine will bring in new community for you, new relationships. They'll fill that gap, okay? And with people who are aligned on your path, who want to walk the journey with you, who are on your same vibe, on your same wavelength, And so self-love is an outcome of you doing your work here and just building that confidence, building that courage to stand up for yourself and to know what to accept and what not to accept. And then you have Ace of Pentacles reversed. And I think that it's reversed because in this future, you are already planting seeds for your next chapter and who you are. And with reversed, you're going to be watering that seed. You're going to be taking action with that. You're not just going to be planting it. It's already planted. Now you're going to let it grow its roots. You're going to be building a new path, a new direction for your life, something way more beautiful. And this is just a reminder as well, though, to be cautious with this upside down of who you allow in your life, because that like when we're trying to plant something, we want it to grow, but the environment around it determines how it will grow and if it will grow, right? And when we're surrounded by people who just are very toxic and cut us down all the time, like we can't grow, we can't move forward. And so Spirit is saying, fill yourself up. Make sure you are balanced. Make sure that you are nurturing yourself. Make sure that you are, building your confidence and building your courage and becoming the being that you're supposed to be. And remember that the soil and the environment that you're in is important for you to grow. That's their warning, like their advice. It's really important so that you can become the emperor. The emperor is somebody who is just at peace with themselves, knows who they are. If they need to go out and fight, they're ready for that battle. Like they're prepared for anything. They're not taken by surprise with a situation they didn't expect or a situation that's been bubbling up. They'll know how to take control of it and what to do and how to handle it in wisdom and grace and love, protecting themselves fully and wholly, and their heart fully and wholly, and their mind and their spirit fully and wholly. So that is the good stuff. Like, this is a really good message for you. A really good message for you. I'm sorry that you've gone through some stuff. Like, it feels heavy, but it also feels like this isn't gonna last. Because you're gonna come into who you're supposed to be. Like you're gonna become the Queen of Swords. You're gonna have your boundaries. You're gonna be in balance. You're gonna have self-love and just be filling yourself up and knowing who you are enough to not be shaken. Like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, even if that includes this entire message. And have a great week.